Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video we are going to see how to convert a complex number from rectangular form to polar form. Here we have a rectangular form provided. We are going to convert this one into polar form. First of all, we have to know what is this rectangular form and polar form is. When we consider rectangular form, we are looking at the position. If you look at this y, let's say this y is a complex number that is given by x plus yi. X is the real part and y is the imaginary part. X is in the x-axis, y is the imaginary part that is in the y-axis. Here you can see. So this is the position, it's representing the position. But if we want to represent the complex number in terms of distance and direction, we have to calculate this r distance from the origin. What is this length is, and also we have to see what's this angle from the origin, I mean from the x-axis, right? What's going to be the angle that's making with the horizontal. So to find the r, we use the Pythagorean theorem, because Pythagorean theorem we have the x value and also we have the y value, so we can use that one to find out the r length. And also we can find the angle using tan theta, because we have the opposite and the adjacent, so we can find the angle using the tan theta. In that way we can express the answer in polar form. Now let's try to convert this one into polar form. Here we have the rectangular form. Now to convert this one into polar form, first of all we have to simplify this one and bring it into this pattern. So to simplify this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it like 3 minus I times 3 minus I, and if you multiply this one, this is going to give you 9. 3 times 3, 9. So 9 minus 3 times negative I, negative 3i, and negative I times 3, that's again negative 3i. Totally we will get negative 6i. Then negative I times negative I, that's going to give us I square. So we can put positive I square, because negative negative positive. So finally we will end up with I square is equal to what? I square is going to be plus 1. No, I is equal to square root of negative 1. So I square is going to be equivalent to negative 1. So this is a negative 1. So 9 minus negative 1, that's going to be 8. 8 minus 6i. So that's going to be our complex number. Now we want to convert this one into polar form. Now let's look at this one in a graph. If we put a y-axis and the x-axis, the real part representing the x-axis. In our case, real part is 8. So let's say this is 8. And the imaginary part is negative 6. So we have to go down and put, let's say this is negative 6. So the complex number is going to be located at this location. Now to express this one into polar form, first we have to find out what this length is, and also we have to know what this angle is making from the origin. We always go to counterclockwise, okay? But if you go clockwise, you have to put it in the negative form. You have to put negative angle. But we usually it's always better to follow one way. If you put it in this direction counterclockwise, you always have to put positive. In that way things will be easier and less complicated, okay? Now let's calculate the r. To calculate the r, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, and this length is 8, and here we have negative 6. So when we consider length, even if you put negative 6, you will get the positive answer, okay? So let's calculate r. R is going to be z, and that's equal to x square plus y square. So this is going to be 8 square plus negative 6 square. 8 square is 64 plus 36, that's going to be 100. 100 is equal to 10. So this is going to be the length. Now we have to find out the angle, but it's easy to calculate this angle. If we calculate this angle and subtract this one from 360, that's going to give us this angle. So let's calculate, let's say this is theta. Tan theta is going to be what? Tan theta is going to be opposite over adjacent. Opposite is 6 divided by adjacent, that's 8, right? So the 6 over 8, that's equal to 3 over 4. So theta is going to be tan inverse 3 over 4. So that's going to give us 36.87 degree, approximately 37 degree. So if we subtract to find this angle, let's call this one alpha. Alpha is the one we are interested in. We want to see from the origin, like counterclockwise, what's going to be the angle. Total angle is 360. We calculated this theta. So if we subtract that one from 360 minus 37, that's going to give us this this angle. So alpha is equal to this. So 360 minus 37, that's gonna give us 323 degree. Finally we will express our answer like this, like given here. C is equal to R bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. So here we are going to have C is equal to R is what? The length, that is 10, and the angle is 323 degree. So cos 323 degree plus I sin 323 degree, and that's gonna be our final answer. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.